Welcome into the show, Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. Jen, how you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing excellent. Even better now that we're going to taste some tasty beers here. Just first of all, just tell us about Wild Winds Brewery to kick things off.
For sure. So Wild Winds Brewery, we're based in Calgary. Currently contract brewing. I have another brewery that I work at. We've been contract brewing since 2022. We signed a lease for space in Bridgeland in February of 2024. Just finally got an update. We're moving forward finally. So that's always some good news. And you guys were just talking about shredding the gnar, and I'm actually in Canmore ready to do that as soon as I get off the phone.
No you're living Joaquin's dream right
now. So yeah, that's the trifecta there. Shred the gnar, drink the beer, live in Canmore. That's it. Is there anything better than that? I don't know.
That is amazing, Jen. Okay, so we got 4 beers here. Where did you want to start, Jen? You kind of direct us here.
You guys actually have them in a decent order. The only thing I would swap is put that Snow Eater Stout after the Belgian Double. So we'll start with the lager first, the Föhn.
The Munich Helles?
Helles, yep, that's the one.
All right.
Okay, let's crack this bad boy. Just a splash for Hernan. Splash for myself. Trev will see if there's some later. So what can here we go, Trev. Here, take this one. Take that one. Yeah, there we go. So Jen, what are we expecting when this hits our palate?
This is one of our flagship beers. This was the first beer that I've ever brewed as Wild Winds. So this is a German Munich Helles lager. So this one, it's typically brewed with all German malt. We brewed it with all local Alberta malt. Very smooth, very easy drinking, super crushable. You're going to get a light floral spiciness on the nose coming from those German hops. Clean German lager yeast. And this one's coming in at 5%.
Ooh, it smells wonderful.
Yeah, it smells
and since I saw you guys last, this one won a gold at Canada Beer Cup in 2024 for Pale Malty European Lager.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Cheers to a great day of skiing, Jen. There
Yeah. This beer is absolutely delicious.
And I do joke. Yeah. I brewed that beer for my brother-in-law who only drinks macro brews, and I'm slowly converting him.
Jen, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the tastiest beers, and I'm a beer guy. This is one of the tastiest beers I've ever had.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I feel like I can have this on a patio, like 10 of these.
No, This is Jen. This is a definite the first après ski beer that you hit. This is.
I've got a bunch of them in my fridge, ready to go as soon as we get back.
Good.
We're in the hot tub.
Oh my gosh! Stop it now, Jen. You might get me down there.
Sorry.
All right, where are we going next?
Next, we're gonna go with the Windflower.
This one.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
So this is a Belgian blonde, 7%.
Ooh.
Oh, it's dangerously crushable for 7%. So this one, you're going to get notes of lemon, citrus, orange zest, some baking spice, some phenol, so like clove, nutmeg, some light honey notes as well, some light grainy sweetness coming from the malt. Very smooth, very easy drinking, and like I said, dangerously crushable for 7%. This beer has done us very well in the awards scene. It's won at Canada Beer Cup the last 3 years in a row for a Belgian ale, and we're pretty proud of this beer, baby.
Cheers to the Oilers for their big 8-1.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, Trev's just going to put some in there, and geez, any left, Trev?
so much for my running after work.
Oh, I like those citrus beers. Those are great. Those are fantastic.
I'm a huge fan of Belgian style beers. I absolutely just love them.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. I won't lie, I'm not a great pourer. Like, I've put a lot in.
I know. I was like, holy.
That's good.
I feel like I did that to you guys last time. I was pouring like half glasses.
Yeah,
you were just trying to chug to get through
yeah, you were. You
know my pain. Yeah.
Jen, what is it? Is it snowboarding or skiing? Which what are you doing? Snowboarding.
Yeah.
I like it.
Which one's next?
The Bay Brew.
Okay.
Brew.
The Bay Brew. So this is a beer that we did for the Beer Babes family. They're based out of Canada and the US. They're a nonprofit organization, so they support. So basically, they get breweries across Canada and the US to do a beer of their style of choosing, and then a member from the Beer Babes family designs the can label. From there, basically, we promote it, sell it, and then a portion of the proceeds go back to them, and they supply grants to a woman-owned business to grow her beer business.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, cheers to.
So this is another Belgian one, a Belgian double. So this is an Abbey style ale. So you're gonna still get notes of those cloves, baking spice, phenols, but you're gonna get a lot of like dark fruits. So like plums, raisins. Medium bodied, very smooth, very easy drinking. It gives the impression of sweetness, but finishes a touch on the dry side.
There's a great color on this too. I really like it.
I love the color. Cheers to Jose for winning Candese Trivia. Yeah,
good one.
We actually did a lager version of this beer style, but for the Bay Brew, I switched it up and did the Belgian style. And the lager version that we did was called our Cat's Paws Amber Lager. And we brewed that for Pink Boots. So all I changed up was adding Belgian candy syrup and Belgian yeast. So yeah.
How long have you had these beers in circulation, Jen?
The lager is our longest running one. So that was the first one I brewed, and that would have been in April 2022. The Windflower is 3 years old as well. So I brewed that first time in 2023. And then the Stout I brewed for the first time in the fall of 2022. The Bay Brew is a brand new one. I just did it in the fall.
And the inspiration for them all? Is it just testing and personal preference?
No, I think it's a passion of mine, like where like the beers that I kind of like I enjoy. I personally love a beer. No gimmicks, no additives, just like a true to style beer. The lager specifically, I was studying for my certified Cicerone, and of course you do like blind tasting. You have to taste all these beers, not knowing what you're tasting. The Munich Helles is one of my favorite. We went to Oktoberfest, checked out in Munich in Germany, absolutely enjoyed it. And the Munich Helles just stood out to me as like a crushable beer. Like there's like, it's something intimidating about like having a liter of beer in your hand. You're like, there's no way I'm going to finish this. But man, does it go down smooth. So I was like, this is my first beer, baby.
It's amazing.
And I was toying between a porter and a stout. And I went with the stout because I personally just love a stout. I love a bit more the dry finish, the more roasty, chocolatey characteristics. The Belgian Blonde, I just absolutely love Belgian style beers. We've made a couple of trips to Belgium. I knew I had to have one in my lineup. That one, I didn't expect it to be like a flagship and a year-round production, but it's done so well that I just keep doing it.
Well, Lieutenant Eric's going to be really upset, but screw him because he's in Mexico. So let's crack that stout.
The Snow Eater. I really like the color.
Yeah,
the green and the gray. And
so the name is actually kind of came from so all of the names are to do with like any form of like anything to do with the wind, with the exception of course of the Bay Brew.
Of course.
But the Snow Eater, they had a 41-degree temperature swing. They have the highest temperature swing on history. It happened in 1962. So they went from -19 to +22. So as a Chinook that came in, so the Snow Eater is another word for Chinook. We brewed the beer to be 41 SRM, so that's the standard reference method. So the color of the beer to be the same as that temperature swing.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
so this one you're gonna.
Cheers to all our nasties for hanging out with us this week. Without the big boys.
Yeah.
So this one you're going to get notes of dark chocolate,
yeah.
Coffee, roast, medium light bodied, very smooth, easy drinking. You'll get a light spiciness on the nose coming from the hops, but it's very low. We use an English style yeast, so a little bit of jam notes, but it really showcases the malt complexity. Finishes a touch on the dry side, and that one's coming in at 5.5%.
And what are the specials at Sobeys Beer and Liquor this week?
Oh, so the Snow Eater is the beer of the week this week. We felt it fitting being time of the year. It's cooler temps. Who doesn't love to crush a dark beer when it's cooler out? So Yeah.
No, these have been absolutely fantastic, Jen. Thank you for joining us. We will be giving away a GC here on the show, so be ready for that. Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. Thank you so much for taking the time. I mean, enjoy Canmore. It sounds like you're gonna have a pretty awesome
Enjoy
day.
the day. Enjoy the day.
This was a pleasure. I enjoyed it. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Is it Sunshine, Louise? Norquay? Where are you going?
We were debating. I absolutely love Louise, but we have a free day at Sunshine, but I think we're going to head to Louise.
All right. All right. Well, have some fun. Be safe.
Yes.
And show us some pictures of what is it? A back hold 780 from the Olympics? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like on the Blues, just grooming, guys. Come on up here.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jen. Continue to make delicious beers. These are awesome, and all the best. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
All right, that's Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. All the beers are tasty. I got to say the Fawn, the Munich
Helles?
Lager, unbelievable.